Sixto. There could not be a better name.
I love the names on this team. They have Sixto Sanchez, and they have my favorite name probably in baseball right now, Jazz Chisholm.
To win a championship, not only do you need great players on the court, but you need good chemistry, which takes time to develop.
It's weird how the dynamic works between sports, but
showing emotion in baseball is terrible and should never be in the game.
Blame Luke Walton for that. They have a lot of young players that I believe can really excel in this league.
Corey Perry will give some veteran presence to the Canadians and to just help give some insights on what he did last year.
Justin Fields is a all-time talent, and we definitely need to take into consideration his health.
This was a trade that the Senators really hope would work out, as Matt Murray has won the Cup 2 times.
Even though this is Mr. Irrelevant, he may be Mr. Playing Time after this season's over.
Just amazing, and I don't care what the Red Sox got for trading Mookie Betts and David Price. The Dodgers, in my opinion, win it. I don't have to see what players they gave up.
Charlie McAvoy also is, I think, a Norris contender, a top 5 Norris contender this year.
When Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones make jokes about not valuing the safety position, well, we can make jokes about you not being in Super Bowl for 20-something years, but
I feel like Luka will take that next step, and if he can get a 3 ball consistently around 35%, I feel like they could become a contender.
It just goes to show the offense for the Dallas Stars could not keep up, and when the defense needed to step up, the Lightning's offense just overpowered them.
Yeah, I was impressed by their game. Braden Point, Andre Palat, Nikita Kucherov, that was the best line in the playoffs, no doubt.
What's up, everyone? This is Justin Goldman from the Goalie Guild and Lift the Mask, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Austin and Kevin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NHL Opinions of the Week for October 24th. Austin, there's, of course, it's not the best. It's bad news about hockey, and it's definitely caused me to not watch some hockey games, and that's everything that's happening with Chicago. We'll talk about the team after this, but the news about Kyle Bleach and the investigation, and then just that has been upsetting. And so for Yo's wondering, there was this 3 weeks before the end of the Stanley Cup final when the Chicago Blackhawks won. The one of the coaches sexually abused one of the player, and he just came out and said, I am the player that did these allegations, or that spoke out, and that was Kyle Bleach. And there's been an interview, and now the NHL, the Blackhawks owner, has asked for the coach's name to be removed. So, and then Quenneville hid this. He said, let's worry about it later. So he's now resigned. I think he should have been fired. And there's going to be a lot more. There should be a lot more consequences for everyone involved. And it's just a very upsetting news. What do you have to add, Austin?
Yeah, it's Kyle Beach, by the way, not Bleach. Just wanted to let you know.
Cool,
but yeah,
thank
it's a very sad, depressing topic. I never was a huge fan of the Blackhawks, especially because they played the Bruins back in 2013 Stanley Cup Finals, so I had a little bit of beef with the team. But I never thought this was possible. I thought the players were supposed to be protected by the teams. I mean, the teams draft them when they're 18, and even though they're quote-unquote adults, they're really kids. And the fact that this has happened, I think, is it's terrible, and there needs to be a precedent set so this never happens again. Because it's obviously terrible, but if it happens twice, I think it would destroy the NHL's framework, because they would prove that they cannot handle an issue like this. We have to make sure the repercussions for this are terrible, and so that no one else is going to do this again. And I hope that if there are stories from the past, this stuff has happened again, and no one's come out, that they come out now because they feel safe that it's happened before. And so we'll see what happens, but the league has a lot of work to do, especially because the season's already started. So they would have preferred this to happen in the off season, but no, the season's got it going, and it's definitely going to put a watch on the season.
Yeah, I agree. Now I think we can move on to the Blackhawks on the ice. They're 0-6-1.
Yep.
So not the hopes that you and I would have had, especially when trading for Fleury, trading for why am I
Seth
forgetting
Jones.
that?
Seth Jones.
Seth Jones. And they're a team that we both had on the rise, and they just have not gotten off well, and their defense has not been good at all. Seth Jones has not looked good, and they sent a pretty good defenseman, young defenseman, to Columbus. I'm forgetting his name.
It's Adam, but I can't remember his last name. It's Adam.
Is it Adam?
I want to say it's not Graves because I don't think I'm pretty sure Graves plays for the. Yeah, it's not Adam Graves. Well, it could have been Graves. I don't think it's Graves. I think Graves plays
It's
for the Devils.
Adam Boquist.
Oh, Boakfist. Yeah, Boakfist.
Boquist. Okay.
Yeah, I can
I was
remember his
thinking
first
Adam
name.
Duvall, and that's a different sport.
Yeah, it's an entirely different sport.
So,
But yeah.
what do you think about the Blackhawks on the ice?
Well, normally teams that get off to this bad of a start don't make the playoffs, so they're gonna have to turn it on fast. Many teams on their side, the West, have gotten off to slow starts too. The Golden Knights started off slow. The Avalanche started slow, so they have time, but they need to turn it on immediately so that they have a possible chance. Luckily, everybody now that's correlated with that issue that we've spoken about before have been released from the team. No one that was during that 2010 coaching staff is still here, so I think that's good. It kind of hides the issue, but we're gonna have to talk about the players during that and see what if there's repercussions for those players who were on that team who tried to hide it. Or I know some of them didn't. Not everyone was a bad person in this ordeal, but it's gonna be interesting to see what happens to players who are a part of that team and are still either on the Blackhawks or on a different team entirely.
Yeah, and we'll keep you all updated as as more information comes out. But now on to a different team. Buffalo Sabres are playing not only playing well, they're playing pretty well. Um, so they're 5-1-1, and Austin, part of our predictions, which also are a little messed up because we both had the Blackhawks doing well. Um, you had a goalie having more wins than the Buffalo Sabres, so maybe it comes all crashing down. But what are your thoughts on the Sabres?
Yeah, and the fact that the Lightning have started slow, the Blackhawks have started slow. A lot of these teams that I thought were going to get a lot of wins have started slow. It's not looking the best. So we'll see if this continues. If the Sabres can keep being one of the best teams in the league like they've started out. 5-1-1 is an impressive start for anybody, let alone a team that was terrible last year, and I predicted to be one of the worst teams ever. So I'm glad to be wrong. I don't hate the Sabres. They're a team that's never won a cup because of your team right there, Kevin. Uh, so I feel for them. I not that none of my teams I cheer for have 0 championships. Wizards have 1, Yankees have 27, Bruins have 4, and the Packers have 4. So I don't really know what it feels like to have 0. But again, the Wizards haven't won since '78, so I can kind of relate to what the Sabres are dealing with, and I hope that their success continues because it's always interesting to see a team that everybody thought was going to be bad be good for once. I mean, we just saw that with the Giants this past season, and I'm not a big Giants fan, but I can say I was for this year.
Baseball Giants, just
Yeah,
for
yeah,
clarification.
yeah.
Baseball Giants. Uh, and then another thing is the Carolina Hurricanes are 6-0. I didn't think they'd start off well, but they have started off well, and they beat your Bruins 3-0. And that's just they had entirely new, 2 new players in net, and that's why I didn't believe much in them. But they're undefeated right now, so that is a surprising start. And then the Stars are slow, and they 3 teams have not won in overtime. Stars, Coyotes, Blackhawks. Two of those teams do not have wins, and that is Arizona and Chicago. But the Stars do have wins, so hopefully they can turn it on because I had them making the playoffs, but they usually start slow, and we're waiting for some players to come back from injury, and it's not just Bishop. So, any other highlights before we move into some NHL trivia?
Not really. This has been an exciting season to start out, but it's kind of been torn completely down by the allegations to all the Blackhawks employees during that 2010 run to the Cup. So we'll see what happens, but I'm yeah, it's just tainted the league. So we'll see what the league does to help mitigate this.
Yeah, I hope the league does what is right, and they have to do a lot. But now let's move into trivia. We'll be doing 3 questions. Austin, I'll go first. What type of horn is the San Jose Sharks? Does that make sense? It's for
So
the
like
goal.
type of horn, meaning like a ship horn? Is it like one that's on a boat?
I think for when they score, this is the what horn do they
Yeah,
use?
yeah. Is there a name for it?
Yes. It's the
Okay.
only horn of its kind, even though Toronto, Maple Leafs, and Tampa Bay's horns are close.
So is it just a one word answer?
Yes.
Uh, hmm, hmm. Shark's horn. Uh, oh, it's the one that's on the ship, right? What is it called? What is the ship horn called? A foghorn?
You are correct. I was afraid this
I,
was
kn-
going to be a little too difficult.
no, I knew it had to be that one that's on a ship, and the ship is a foghorn. I knew it had to be something related to the ocean, considering the fact that it's the sharks. So,
You are correct. So now, what is your question for me?
can you name every team that made the 2021 playoffs? So last year's playoffs, can you
Okay.
name every team?
Got you. Lightning, Islanders, Canadians, Maple Leafs. Shoot, I need to go backwards. I know Bruins, but I'm trying to think.
You have 5.
I know. I need to. Oh, Golden Knights.
Yep.
I said Bruins. I know Carolina.
Yep.
Jets,
Yep.
Oilers.
Yep.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting? Oh,
You're still
Capitals.
missing 7. Yep.
I'm
6.
missing- Okay, Capitals. Um. Oh, Penguins.
Yep. 5.
Okay. I should get this. I just gotta remember. I said Seattle Avalanche.
Yes, but Seattle didn't make it. You just said Seattle, but
Oh, I was thinking of Vegas. I was thinking of Vegas.
yeah, you already did Vegas. You have 4 left.
Okay. Oh, Wild.
Yep, 3 left.
How much time do I have?
I'll give you a minute.
Okay. I said Carolina. Predators.
Yep,
Or Panthers.
both.
Both. Okay.
You have 1 left.
I have one left.
You have 40 seconds.
Okay. I should get this one. Oh my gosh. Canadians, Jets.
30.
Oh man.
$20.
Who is that team?
$10.
Who am I forgetting?
5. 4.
Let me
3,
just go.
2.
Rangers. I know that's wrong.
No.
But yeah, no.
It's Blues.
Oh no. Oh man. Can't believe I forgot that one.
Close.
Yeah.
That was a fair question, though.
It was a good question. Did I do better than you thought I would?
Uh, about the same. I
Okay.
thought you would do well, but I also didn't think you were going to get all of them. I thought you were going to forget at least one or two.
Yeah, okay.
So you met my
Okay.
expectations.
Gotcha. Now my turn for one. Ooh. Now I just gotta choose. There's a good one. In what building did Wayne Gretzky play his last game in Canada? If you just tell me the team, I'll give it to you.
Got it. Last game in Canada was played. That's a great question. Now, who was playing in the league in 1999 that was in Canada? Ottawa had just moved there. Obviously, there's the Maple Leafs. Obviously, there's Calgary. Obviously, there's Oilers. Obviously, there's Canucks, and obviously, there's Canadians. There was no Jets. The Jets were not there yet. But well, there's 6 teams. I just gotta try to guess one. I have a 1 in 6 chance. I'm going to go with Calgary.
No. I'll say so. There are 6 teams, and I'll give you 4 chances, so you have 3 left.
Canucks.
Nope.
Oilers.
Nope. It's your last one.
Ottawa Canadians or Maple Leafs? Which one do I want to guess? I'll go Maple Leafs.
Nope.
Oh, who was it?
Ottawa Senators at
Dang
the
it.
Coral Center.
Well, I knew all the 6 teams I could have
Oh, yeah.
possibly been.
So now
I was close to saying Ottawa.
Yeah, you were close. That's why I felt like I was almost thinking 5, but like, let's do 2.
No,
You know,
4.
is
Yeah.
good.
4 is good. 4 is a good amount.
Okay, I'm ready for your question.
Okay, so who won the Conn Smythe in 2020?
2020. Oh, you and I have talked about this before. It was Victor Hedman, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I thought you were going to say Vasilevsky because he won it this year.
I almost said Blake Coleman because I confused Blake Coleman with Victor Hedman for some reason. Okay. Now my third team. Let's see if you know this one. What NHL team did not participate in the 1983 entry draft?
Is it a list of teams or just all the teams that were there in 83?
No. What team did not participate?
Well, I mean, I could just say Seattle because they weren't there, but I'm saying
the teams that were like in 1983. One of them did not participate.
Let me think of the teams. 83, there's Oilers, there's Bruins, there's Jets, there's Whalers, there's Red Wings, there's were they still in Atlanta Flames? No, I think they were in Calgary. I'm pretty sure they were Calgary by 83. Canucks.
It's 83, not 93.
Oh, okay. 83?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but still, it would be in Calgary by 83. Minneapolis Stars, or Stars, if you want to say that. I'll go with Hartford.
No. I'll give you a couple more tries.
Oilers?
Nope.
Canucks?
No.
Canadians?
No.
Blues?
Yes.
Okay, well, just had to try.
Yep, because of ownership problems. That's why they did not participate. So you are 2 for 3. Yes, 2 for 3.
Who won the Conn Smythe in 2019?
Okay. 2019 is that would be the Capitals. Or no? What? Why am I blanking on this team? Oh, it's St. Louis Blues. Am I correct on the winner?
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis Blues. Okay. Let me think. Ryan O'Reilly?
Yep.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I didn't think I was going to get that. Cool. So I'm 2 for 3 as well.
Yep.
All right. That concludes our trivia. Let us know what you thought of our questions and let us know how you did. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.